This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. And today is the first full day of jury deliberations in the trial of Vallow Daybell. The former Valley mother is charged with murdering her two children as part of a doomsday cult. We'll be sure to keep you updated when a decision does come down. An arrest in the shooting death of a Valley student athlete, Jeremiah Vilas, was found dead this past weekend at a home near Gilbert University in Mesa. The 18-year-old played football at Red Mountain High School. Police tell us his accused shooter is also an 18-year-old. It's still unclear exactly what led up to that shooting. Churches and community groups are expecting an influx of migrants in the coming days following the end of Title 42. The pastor at Iglesia Cristiana El Buen Pastor in Mesa says most weeks they've had dozens of migrants dropped at their doors and are expecting even more in the coming days. Here, migrants are able to find shelter, snacks, and hot meals after weeks of difficult travel. The church received two more migrant families this morning, including one from Ecuador, who told ABC 15 they traveled through a river and sat in a cell for days before arriving in Mesa.
They were going to kill me. That's why I fled my country. Hope to get a better future for my kids. Keep going for them.
The church is asking for more volunteers and donations to help support the influx. They're located near Alma School and Broadway if you are looking to help. Next week, the city of Phoenix will consider keeping electric scooters on the road permanently. It all started as a pilot program back in 2019 and needs to be adopted into city code to stick around. Right now, the program expires at the end of June. The Phoenix City Council vote to make it permanent. That's scheduled for next Wednesday. The so-called grandparent scam is getting more sophisticated with help from artificial intelligence. Consumer reporter John Matarese got a first-hand look at how AI tools are being used to trick scam victims.
Think you have a good grasp of what a phishing email looks like or a phishing call sounds like? Don't be so sure. New technology makes it a lot easier to mimic a person you know.
You may have heard of scammers trying to impersonate a close relative, making it sound like there's a crisis to get their money. Now, with help from AI, fooling parents and grandparents is easier than ever.
This is a test. This is only a test.
That's my voice, but I didn't record those words.
With as little as 3 seconds of audio, you can clone someone's voice.
Dave Hatter of Intrust IT Security recorded me reading a simple line of text.
Once upon a time, the king's youngest son.
He then typed a common phrase you'd hear from a scammer and had my voice say it.
Hi, Grandma. It's John calling. I need your help.
It's not perfect, but to your 90-year-old grandmother.
If I got a voicemail from you, quote unquote, John, that sounded that good, I would assume it was you talking to me.
Pete Nicoletti with the cybersecurity firm Checkpoint says a scammer only needs a snippet of video from social media.
So they can download a speech that you gave. If you have a LinkedIn profile that, you did something in public.
AI is also making it harder to spot phishing emails. He says AI tools clean up the grammar and spelling errors that typically help you spot a scam.
It lowers the bar for criminals to create phishing emails in mass.
So the next time you get a call or message from a loved one,
you just assume, well, it must be them. It sounds so much like them.
Make sure it's really them by calling or texting them directly so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We are warming up again in the valley as we head towards the weekend. After reaching that high of 90 yesterday, today we're climbing by about 6 degrees up to 96. That 30-year average, or what's normal for this time of year, is 93. So we're back above normal. And we could even see the hundreds in western Arizona with triple-digit temperatures out at Lake Havasu, 60s and 70s across that northern pocket of our state. We are also back under air quality alerts here in the valley and in central Arizona. That area in the orange shows you where air quality could reach unhealthy levels for folks in sensitive groups, including folks who have maybe breathing sensitivities. Know that after today, we've got a high pollution watch tomorrow, but it's going to get hotter too. Temperatures near 100 this weekend and early next week. But notice too, storm chances kicking in. There's a slight chance today and tomorrow in the high country. Then for the valley, a slight chance on Sunday, but better chances for thunderstorms in northern and eastern Arizona Sunday through most of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to abc15.com or download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.